What is up? What is up? What is up? And as my boy Joe Barretto would say, we are live.
All right.
Yeah, man. It's your boys back again, man. But today we got something special for y'all, man. Yeah, we got something special for y'all. Somebody waiting back in the lobby to come up here. And since we got some people in the chat already, we go run down and see who in the chat. We go get right to the introduction. Josh Gibo is in the building. My God, let's go. Anthony Venture is in the building. A member of the community. We got you in here. We see you. Jordan Rules for Credit, man. Look, Jordan, along with our next guest and a couple other guys, man, they are the future of this space, bro. Like they are the future of this space. Jordan, my guy. Of course, the one and only Joe Barretto. Sunny Money, Credit Cards and Travel in the building. Lisa J. Stocks, another blooming, fast-growing channel member of the community. Let's go. We got Dave O in here. Who else we got? We got Scooter in here. We got Juan Garcia in here. I got to run through them. We got Rodrigo in here. JP Buff is in here. But yeah, man, let me go ahead and get this introduction going, man. Today's guest is a new face in the credit card space. He is the crown prince of the Amex Gold card. The sunglass wearing king is my guy Jay from Sunny Money. What is up? What is up? What is up?
Yo.
Listen, since you the guest, before I let these guys make an introduction for themselves, you go ahead and introduce yourself on your channel.
All right, everybody. My name is Jason. I manage the channel Sunny Money. I'm from South New Jersey, and I'm a college student with 11 credit cards.
Nice.
Look at him. 11 credit cards, college student, man. Listen. Hey, Chad. You remember when we was going there, bro? They had a booth in there trying to get you to sign up for them.
Yeah, that's how I ended up with that Capital One platinum card with the lightning design. I knew I was doing something with my $500 limit.
Everybody already know Mr. Webpie himself. But for the people that might be tuning in for the first time, go ahead and introduce yourself, my brother.
Hola, mi gente. How you doing? Sunny Money, what part of Jersey are you from? Are you in right now?
Glassboro, I think.
Yo, that's like West
weird.
Bubble,
Weird.
you know what, bro? I'm in Hackensack.
Yeah, I'm like 20 minutes out of Philly, basically.
Of course. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, good to see you, puppy. Like I said earlier, when I grow up, I want your room because that's fire back there. I love it. I love it. And what college do you go to?
Rowan University.
I love Rowan. What are you studying? Education?
Accounting and finance.
Of course, finance, man. Come on.
No, because Rowan is known a lot for education too. I know a lot of students that go there. So,
hey, listen, this young man got 11 credit cards. He going there for finance.
Yo, I love it, bro. I love it. And then he's got, is that Anthony's shirt?
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. Talk about a plug. Look at this, bro.
About a plug.
Sonny, I got to tell you, you are in great company here because my two brothers here, they're amazing. And they wanted to have you on. We wanted to have you on because you're doing great things at such a freaking young age, bro.
For sure.
You know, we're proud of you and we're glad to have you here. So thank you.
Hey, we kind of stole this plug from the man that I'm about to let him introduce himself in a minute because he the one who started this creator spotlight thing a long time ago. You know, so it was only right for us to, you know, he was doing this thing, traveling the world, climbing pyramids and all of that. So in the meantime, we had to carry this thing on, but we couldn't let it go on without my man at the top, Chaz Money Minutes, man. Go ahead and introduce yourself, my brother.
Good afternoon, everybody. First and foremost, thank you so much. I always like to lead these things off by showing gratitude. First of all, the Sledge to Joe, Sunny, thank you for your time. Thank you for being here. Thank you to the whole community. Without you guys, there is no us. As Sledge said it, I get points, I travel, and my whole goal is to make everybody around me the smartest credit card users in the room.
For sure, for sure. But man, listen, I don't want to waste too much time because I know everybody's time is valuable. But I'm gonna get right to my first question, man. And my question is, like, I think I'm the only person probably on the screen right now that don't have this card. And you just did a 1-year review on your Amex Gold card. For you, is that a keeper card or not?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, you get $99 of positive value, and I use it every single time I go out with friends because I'm the person who does that.
Hey, Daddy.
Just gets so much points. It's crazy.
You don't want paying every time you go out, huh?
Yeah.
Joe Barreto just got that card. Well, this is the second time, Joe?
Third.
It's third.
Third. I cut it up last year. Like, I bought shears to cut it up at Lowe's.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I got it back, and I've been abusing it. So as I whip out my beautiful extra wallet, because I got to do that plug. But yeah, there it goes again. Now, how old are your parents, Jason?
55 and 54.
Okay, so I'm still older than them. My card is from 89. So I'm just gonna tell you that. But I'll be honest with you. I was talking to Anthony about this earlier. So Anthony is doing some upgrade, downgrade, and I was able to get the Resi credit and the Uber credit while I still have my Platinum card because the number doesn't change. The CVV code changes. So I was able just to use that card out, but I was getting the credits through the Gold. So you're right. The card is fire to do. So even if you don't have the physical card on hand, you could still get the credit for it once they've already changed the account over.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because you one thing that they told you when you switched your card over is that you could still continue to use that Platinum card, right? They told you could still continue to use your old card until you got that card because it's essentially the same card. That's why the upgrade downgrade game is so easy because the computer algorithm pretty much just thinks you're using the same card. Yeah. That card's never canceled in their opinion. Just don't cancel the card.
No.
Speaking of that, I got to give credit where credit is due. I just did something similar. I just canceled my Charles Schwab Platinum card.
Yep.
And took an upgrade offer from my green card to a vanilla Platinum. 50,000 points for $2,000 worth to spend. I still have the card on me. And just swapped them out because the retention they offer they gave me was bullshit. So it wasn't really, it was hot ass. It was horrible. So I just went ahead and just did that shuffle. But I'm telling you, man, the information share that we have here, I would have never known to do that if I was just some schmo.
Oh, absolutely, man. So you don't have the gold card no more?
Oh no, I still have the gold card.
You still have the gold. You upgraded to green.
Yeah. So
okay.
With the green, I got the alternative in the autograph, and I just got a new card that also has multiple.
That's fire.
So it's like I love the green. It's not a necessity. And then with the gold card, when that comes up for renewal in the summer, I can then have the green card again if I want to, because I have alternative to the gold.
Right. They don't get it. They don't get it, man. Listen, I remember in the summer or the winter when everybody was on the ink train, man. Better get on this upgrade downgrade before they put a block on it. You better go ahead and get in with that, man.
Is that the most expensive card you have, Jason? Oh, excuse me. Bro, can we take Jason off the screen right now?
You was sort of
he just punched me in the face with that. Bro, I'm older than your parents. Don't disrespect me like that. What the hell is that, bro?
Oh, man, got it 2 days ago.
That hurt me in my heart.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
You have an authorized user if you want.
Whoa! I see it. Good looking out. Good looking out. The flex is there. That's all right.
That's what's up.
Shots fired.
I love it. I love it. Good for you, puppy. That's awesome, kid.
Yeah.
All right, now, Chad, we didn't drop a couple questions for Jay over here. What you got for him?
I gotta be honest with you. I've been moving and shaking. I just started checking out. I checked out your roadmap video. I also checked out your why is the American Express. Your 1 year review of the American Express green card. How did I gain 400,000 points in a year? I was just consuming content. I have not formulated any questions. I just want to let you know that I've been in there. I noticed one thing that you definitely. One thing about me is that I go a little bit under the first layer. And one thing I can tell you that I like for a fact about you, and I know it's going to take you far, is that you recognize the people who paved the way for you to be here. I noticed you reference other channels and inspirations of ideas that you have. And I got to tell you that I admire that. And I'm telling you right now, while other people may think that, oh my God, it's going to cost me views, it's a great quality to have. And in your content, I'm definitely, that's A1. It's just, I got 4 kids running around the background. That's why I keep running back and forth. So pardon me if I forget, if I don't have my questions right.
Thank you.
Chad be disappearing into the background somehow. I don't know, but
yeah, I just go jump in the pool back here.
Yeah, no, he's gonna walk on water in a minute.
Yeah, this is actually a couch.
I got a question for Jason. Jason, which ecosystem do you find other than, I know you love the Amex card, but and you show me now, you flexed on me the Capital One Venture X show off. But other than those 2 ecosystems, you got any other ones that you're working on, or are you going to focus on that for a bit and then see what happens?
Well, I have 5 Chase cards. So I plan on getting the reserve in July, and then maybe a couple inks if they allow me to.
Okay.
But I definitely love Chase. Have about 300,000 points with them. So.
And how did you get the bulk of those, puppy?
I have 2 ink unlimiteds, 1 ink cash. I have a Freedom Flex and a Freedom Unlimited.
And which is your go-to, the Freedom Flex or the Unlimited?
The Unlimited for sure, for the 1.5. No.
Have you put any of your college spend on those cards to get as many points as you have?
For sure. Without tuition and college books, I don't think I'd be able to get half the cards I have because I just don't spend that much. But yeah.
That's what I figured. Okay. So, now have you ever had any issues getting cards? Have you applied for something you didn't get?
I actually have an 11 approval streak right now. I had 1 conditional approval for my ink cash card in December, but I just had to call them up and move my credit limit over, and then I was approved.
Right.
Yeah.
Chase tends to do that. They give you a smaller limit, and you got to play with it to. Now, did you open up any of them with an EIN, LLC, or just sole prop?
So 2 of them were a sole prop, and then I did do 1 with an LLC, but I plan on closing that because I don't really use that business anymore, and it didn't even earn income. But I got 90,000 UR points for it, so
that's
nice.
Playing.
Somebody playing the game right.
100%. Well, let me just ask you this because I don't think it was asked. How old are you?
I'm 21.
Man,
21.
That's what I figured I'd ask you. I like that faith there, Chad.
Yeah. Hey man, listen. A lot of 18, 19, 20 years old, man, they need to be taking notes on here.
Oh,
a lot of these guys need to be taking notes, man.
Yeah, I mean, I started when I was 19, and I just got obsessed. Like, first got the Discover card.
That's the flex. That's the card, bro. That's the card.
Oh, he's doing it right.
Yeah. Not only that, that's the Discover card that I got when I was young.
Me too.
Before there was a such thing as Discover It. That's the same design.
That is the OG Discover design.
There was no such thing as
my favorite design.
It was just Discover. Yeah. No. Question. You in that very first video, you was telling everybody how you made $1,000 with credit cards.
Yes.
Walk us through that a little bit. You ain't got to go through every note, but yeah, let us know a little bit something about it.
So I think I earned around $200 cash back with the Discover It card. And then you get the cash back match. So that's really $400. And then I referred about 4 or 5 of my friends to the Discover, and you get $100 for each referral.
Yep.
And then this is the Blue Cash Preferred right now, but it was a Blue Cash every day, which I got an elevated offer of $250. So that's about $1,000 right there. Yeah.
That's simple.
Yeah.
and he said off the top of his head.
But it makes sense though. So did
Yeah.
you get any of your friends into this? Are any of your friends into this credit card game right now or no?
Some of them are dabbling. One of my friends just took an American flight and he got the Red Aviator card for the 70,000 AA miles after one purchase. And he originally got the Discover, which I got him on. But besides that, most of them, they all have Discover cards. I think every single one of my friends has a Discover card, but that's about it.
That's about it.
But you know what, Jason? If you ask your parents, I'm sure when they went to school, they got it like me, Sledge. I don't know if Chad, you're younger than us, but at college is where they made you sign up with paper. Like we have paper applications, and they will give you a cup or a pen that said St. John's or whatever, you know.
Hey, you don't see this gray?
Chad, come on, bro. Don't even play yourself. I'm like 16 years older than you. The hell out of here.
I was there.
Everybody older than Chad.
What do your parents think about this, Jay?
Not much, honestly.
Do they know?
They do. They always just say, just please don't get in credit card debt. That's about it. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's important.
Did they have you as an authorized user before you started or no?
Their credit is terrible, which is one reason I sort of wanted to get into it and learn it properly, because multiple bankruptcies, it's a whole thing, but yeah, the credit is pretty bad. But I do like teach them stuff now, so that's pretty cool.
You got something out of it. That's the thing.
That
you
is
got something
fire. That's fire. Let me give you that one.
Let me tell you something. Outside of Discover cards, because of the cards that you have, if you choose, I don't know if you want to go the cashback route or the travel route. I'm gonna tell you right now, the first time you take a trip, when you take a trip, your friends are gonna say, "How could you afford that?" What will make it thump even harder is if you guys take a trip together where they go right and you go left. Or if you're domestic, where your seat is a much shorter walk than theirs, and I guarantee you will have at least one of them will be like, I got to get on whatever you're on because it's just better living. But it's awesome you're able to teach your parents new things and break that chain, man. That is fantastic.
Yeah, actually, all of my friends are planning a Disney trip right now, so I'm like kind of planning the whole thing, and I'm telling them like it's gonna be $400 round trip, but I'm gonna get it for free. And I told them they could sign up for like the Barclays Aviator card for the 70,000 miles because it's an easy card. One of my friends already got it, like I said. But like I'm giving them opportunities to make the trip a lot cheaper. But they'll see when I'm walking through TSA pre-check and all this stuff. It's definitely great.
Yeah, they get to hang out in the terminal. You're going to be in the lounge.
I'm actually going to try and bring them all into the Sapphire Lounge, assuming PHL actually has it by then.
Okay,
that's what's up. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Where were these friends at when I was growing up?
My friends were broker than me.
For sure.
We're from the Bronx. That shit never heard of. We had one credit card.
Did you?
1,000%.
Did you ask a question? Yeah. My computer lagged for a second.
No, I saw the skip right there. No, it's funny that we all had one card, and you didn't know, there were no points, there were no miles, there was no travel. You were clubbed over the head with like 20-something%, and you didn't know how you were going to pay it.
Yeah.
that was it. You know, but damn. So which lounge do you like? Which one have you been through? Capital One lounges or Priority Pass?
All right, so you guys, I guess I've never explained this, but I actually have only ever went to the airport once, and that was for my senior trip. So I'm pretty much a complete newbie when it comes to traveling, but I'm very excited to start traveling. So we're starting this Disney trip, and then I plan on going to Puerto Rico in November as well.
Really?
So, yes.
Yes. There you go.
Planning that as well. Yeah.
Yo, that's fire.
Yeah.
But I am planning to go to the Sapphire Lounge if I do get the Sapphire Reserve.
So you mainly fly out of Philly?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, because it makes sense. Okay.
I'm at the end of this month.
Yeah, because
hopefully
Newark is supposed to be getting a Chase Lounge whenever, but I was telling Anthony today, I was looking for flights for PR, and they're not cheap. So I'm gonna wait. Right now they're like $450, $500 each way.
But you have a zillion points.
No. I know, but I was trying to see, and that's economy. I was trying to go business or first. Those are 1,000. And I'm like,
you got a billion points.
But you got a zillion points.
But not United points. I don't have a zillion United. I mean, I could throw some from Chase. Fair enough.
How many Chase points you got?
I just cashed out 200,000, but I have about 400,000 Chase points.
Oh man, you got that flight.
Wow.
Oh, man. I'm over here thinking you're gonna tell me like 30,000.
Right.
You got it, bro. They'll let you fly the plane for 400,000.
And I got 700,000 Amex MR points right now.
Wow.
You can even take the
and I've used them.
Wait.
They know I have 2.8 million points across all my cards.
Wait, how many Amex points you got?
700,000.
700,000 right now.
I was at 1.2 million, but I cashed out a bunch.
Right.
Pay for taxes and do stuff. I was like, all right.
Wow.
Hey, look, we got to take one pause from questioning for 1 second.
Go ahead.
And the reason is you hit on that you was going to Puerto Rico. We talking about how to get to Puerto Rico. My brother from another mother, Seesaw Joel, has entered the building. And I got to ask you the one question that Caesar presents all the time that I just kind of took over on my lives. And that question is, if you had one card and it would be the only card for the rest of your life, what would that card be and why?
Wow. I mean, I just got it, but the Venture X, I have to say, because you get the lounge access, you get 2X on everything. And I mean, it's just a good card overall.
Whatever, Jason. Whatever. Moving on. I
mean, that's so hard. Maybe if it's only one card, maybe the platinum actually, because then I'm only paying $695 overall. I know it's only 1X, but you get a lot of perks with it. So,
how much do you have on your cards? What's your total? That we all talk about what we pay for our fees a year. Where are you at right now?
Total fees currently, it's technically $815 because of the Blue Cash Preferred, but I didn't pay it in the first year, and I'm gonna downgrade it back to the Blue Cash every day. So $815 minus $95. What's that? $815.
I went to $780.
$720 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I only have 2 cards with annual fees if you don't include the Blue Cash Preferred right now.
Oh man.
And I guess the other question is, and you could tell me to kick rocks, but I'm guessing you work while you're in school.
Can you ask that again? Oh,
yeah, you're working. You're working while you're in school.
I work full time. Yes.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So I work in lawn fertilization, and in New Jersey, you can't do that December, January, February.
Right.
So I have unemployment throughout those months, and then I work full time March through November.
Oh snap! And you cover South Jersey, basically, puppy.
Yeah, we go all the way up to Trenton, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah, man.
that's fire, kid. Man, I love it. That I'm gonna give it to you because that's the grind, that's the hustle. Not everybody does it, and to do and have the life you want to have, that's the way you're gonna have to do it. So
Yeah.
I
Just
give
try
it
to
to
keep
you,
myself busy for the most
man.
part.
Wow. So what's your
That's
end goal, like work wise and stuff?
Right now I'm thinking CPA, you know.
Wow.
It's gonna be hard, but
Money,
try.
money.
Yeah.
Man, this guy, he got it put together, man. He got it put together the plan, that's for sure.
Really,
At 21, I was thinking, all right, which girl am I gonna figure out? I got a credit card. Where we're gonna go? I can use it, bro. You got your whole life plan that you just 21. It's crazy.
That's what's up.
Oof.
Yeah.
That is what's up. Hey, call me Lonnie is in the building. He said he late to the party, but he did make it. Yes, sir. Chad Pennycuff is chilling in the Denver Capital One Lounge.
That's what's up.
That's what's up. Wait a minute. Caesar say United flights to San Juan.
Yeah.
So, I'm probably gonna end up using my Delta companion since my wife is coming. My Delta companion certificate. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm just gonna pay cash for mine.
We're probably gonna do that as well.
Yeah, get some Delta points while I'm at it. Use the companion certificate. By that time, I'll have another one. So, put that.
I'm thinking either American or Southwest, or maybe a mix of the two, just because we don't really have Delta or United unless it's like a connecting flight. So either one of the two.
Yeah, you know what? If I wasn't using the companion certificate, I would take American.
Me too.
Yeah, I'll be taking American. American definitely, for me, from where I am, American would definitely be cheaper.
Yeah.
You know, to get to Puerto Rico. But when I'm talking about two people and I got a companion certificate, it just makes more sense
For
to
sure.
go that route. Yeah.
And then where you are, you got a hub skip. So you can go from Philly to Miami. Most likely they're gonna take you from Philly to Miami. If you do American, they'll take you from Philly to Miami and then jump you over to Puerto Rico. Unless you get a direct. Now in Joe's case, because he's at a Star Alliance hub, it might actually be easier for him and even cost effective if he pays cash to just fly out of JFK. Just pay the tolls and you'll have more routes, especially with direct flights to Puerto Rico, and that's over quite a few airlines.
You're 100% right. It's just getting to JFK.
Yeah.
I'd rather kill myself.
Yeah, definitely.
It's murder. It is murder to get. It's an hour and a half because of traffic.
Yeah,
just
but
getting there.
The opportunity cost is there, especially if somebody's paying cash.
You know, it's the Uber too is 150 to get there from my house.
Wow,
that's crazy.
Each way. So that then for that I pay the difference in a ticket. You know what I'm saying? It's like at some point you gotta, but man.
Yeah, you got options though.
Yeah, no, 100%.
You have options like Caesar. He put in here Amex to Alaska to fly AA to PR. That's a cheat code.
That's why I put that up there.
From here? Could we do that from here?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, so I have an AA account, Alaska Airlines account. I don't have the card.
Okay.
But so what would you do? Book it through that, then transfer that over to AA, to American Airlines?
Yeah, take your Amex points, take it over to Alaska or Hawaiian, and then transfer them to Alaska. And Alaska has some great redemptions for one world flights, especially domestic one world flights, even if you never set foot on an Alaska bird.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
Yeah,
well, we got some questions there for Jay.
We finally got some questions in here.
Yeah,
Blah.
You got to go down a little bit, Sledge, past Anthony, where he says Sunny Money Accounting.
Yep. All right, there we go. Which hotel chain you think you will be loyal to?
Wow. I have basically no knowledge of that. I think we're actually going to do an Airbnb for Puerto Rico, just because it's probably going to be more cost effective. I think. It seems like Hyatt has good redemptions with Chase, but it seems like everybody likes Hilton. So I don't know. I'm just gonna see like whatever has the best price. Basically, I'm just gonna go there, and over time, like figure out what I like better than the other. Yeah.
Have you been to Puerto Rico or no? No, right?
I've only been to New Mexico when I was 2 years old, and Florida for a senior trip.
So I'm gonna give you a suggestion, straight up, as if you were my son. If you've never been to PR, staying in an Airbnb is going to be tougher. We have Caesar here in the chat that can literally tell you what hotel is the most affordable, easy to get to, easy to access. Do it that way, because I wouldn't do an Airbnb. I'm going to be straight up with you. I wouldn't do an Airbnb because I don't know the place well enough. And that's the concern, especially, you know, that's the thing. So Caesar's here, bro. You take advantage of the man because he knows every single inch of it. And he can tell you what's affordable, what has a better deal going on. I mean, Hilton has a bunch of properties out there. Marriott has a ton. You know, there's a lot of Sheratons. Everything is not far. So, I mean, I think that's just part of it, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and Caesar's in the Discord, so
yeah.
Caesar's in the venture capital Discord. So
okay, I'll definitely look more into that then. Sure.
Yeah, Papi. You know why, Jay? I'm gonna be honest with you. You don't want to be in a place that you haven't been like that, especially when you're young and you don't know it, the area, whatever, and the language. It might be a little tougher. I'd rather you just be where it's easy to access everything and everybody knows where the hell you are and everything else. I'm not being scared. I'm just being
like
no, that makes sense 100%.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so sorry, Juan, we gotta skip this one because we still knew the hotel and the airline, so the hotel and airline status. Question is that you already answered this question.
Yep, it's a count. Yep.
But this is probably the most important question on here. What is your favorite pair of sunglasses?
Honestly, I forget where I got these, but I took a picture of them, put them in Google Images, and I found a pretty similar pair on Amazon. They're like $10, but I mean, you guys can see my eyes for a second. You know.
Yo, those are fire though, kid.
They make me look good, so.
That's my guy.
To be young. I love it. I love it.
The Chad Petticup, Delta certificate of fire. Hey man, I'm telling you. There's probably gonna be a lot of people coming in there on Delta. All right, we got a question down here. Wait a minute, what does this one say? Amex and Discover doesn't work as well. You're right about that. Well, especially Discover. I think Amex works a lot better than Discover does overseas as Visa and MasterCard, but that is true. So VentureX is a good answer. City Prestige is also a good answer. No? Yes? Yeah. Well, that's a City Prestige MasterCard, right?
So it would be the City Premier, I guess he's
making. Premier, right? It's,
right? Okay.
It's MasterCard, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
MasterCard.
Yeah.
You don't want Discover, bro.
not overseas.
No, that's how you discover your way back to America.
All right. Juan came back and said, do you focus on experiences or cent per point optimization as an accounting finance major?
That's a good question.
That's a deep question right there.
You know, I think I'm just going to try my best to get a high cent per point, but at the end of the day, whatever gets me to the place I'm trying to go to, you know.
Get to the place where you go, hey, make the trip worthwhile for you. Reasonable direct buy. Yeah, for sure.
You can't pay me enough to fly Spirit. They can give me those big ass seats. There's no way. I'm sorry.
Hey, I done flew Spirit a few times. Hey, it is what it is. It got me to where I was going.
I got a story about Spirit.
Yeah.
I honestly was going to Fort Lauderdale at the time me and my wife were dating, She was working in Philly, coincidentally, so I needed to get to Philly. So I had booked a United flight out of Fort Lauderdale because it was the only direct one, but there was a snowstorm that was going crazy. They canceled all the United flights going into Philly, right? The only people flying out of Lauderdale into Philly was none other than Spirit. I was able to buy a ticket in the airport, right then and there, and I don't know if this dude was a Jedi or if he had I don't know what his deal was. It was the best pilot ever, and when I tell you, you could hear the wind outside of the plane. Don't get me wrong, I was in a seat like this.
Oh yeah. Listen.
But when I tell you he got us there, it was more dangerous for me to drive from the airport to the hotel she was staying at than it was for me to get from Florida through a snowstorm into Philadelphia. Whatchamacallit. Spirit was clutch that day.
Yeah, but Jay, did you hear what he said? He could hear the wind in the plane. That just shows you what kind of plane Spirit has. All right. I mean, come on, bro. There's no insulation there.
It was that blizzard. That blizzard.
Yeah, it's the blizzard. Look, I'm gonna tell you something. If you flying economy, yes, you gonna be tight in the back of that. If you get those big front seats, it's not as bad as people make it out to be. Trust me, it's not as bad as people make. The big front seats are essentially the same as Delta Comfort Plus. They're like the same size, the same size and everything.
But I think they only have like 6 of them, right? Like it's not a lot.
6 to 8, yeah, it's not a lot. Because the thing is, if you think about it, most people are buying it for the economy ticket, so they're not trying to get those seats. You know what I mean? So the seats are more available to you like that. But yeah, if I had to go from here in an emergency, if I had to go from here to just say Atlanta, it's not that far, right? It's not that far. And a Delta flight was 700 and a Spirit flight was 80. It's not even a thought about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting on the Spirit flight.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Like, and if you've never been on one, because you taking somebody else's opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like you're taking somebody else's opinion about it. But
Jay, how tall are you, Jay?
I'm only 5'9". So.
Okay, so my kid is 5'6", right?
Right.
And when he flies Spirit, he goes, "Dad, it's like flying Emirates because I have to let." So, and he still pays for the big ass seat to go from Newark to Pittsburgh. It's an hour flight. He pays the $45 upgrade. He's like, "I work, I could do it, right?" Fair enough. But for me, I'll be like Chad. Chad is tall. You can't, bro. Chad in my Tesla. I never told you this, Chad. Terry came in the next day to get in the car. She goes, "Who the hell did you have in the car?" It was like lying back. I go, "That was Chad." Chad's leg took up the whole front. So I don't know how you fly Spirit, bro. I had to cut off my legs.
Oh, it was only one time, and I was dating my wife at the time. I was trying to get there.
I got you. I got you.
The prize was in Philly. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
And we still again.
Chad had to get there.
Oh my God, I love it.
All right, Chad had to get there.
Had to.
All right. We got a question from my boy Mike Newland. He say, "What was the last card that you closed and why did you close it?" I can present this to everybody. So we'll start with you, Jay.
Okay. I actually haven't closed the card, so pretty simple answer.
Joe?
That's easy. The gold card last year. Because they gave me a trash retention offer. I was all in my feelings when I should have downgraded, but didn't know this thing before then, like I do now. And I canceled it, like legit, which was stupid. And I said that, and that was the biggest mistake I made. I should have never canceled it. I should have downgraded, like I just did again. But that was the first card. I don't really cancel cards. If I don't have to pay for it, I'm not going to cancel it. And even there are some $95 cards that are just worth holding on to because you'll get like the Hyatt card. The Hyatt card sucks, but you get a free night for the $95. And then I got a free night for doing 5 different brands or whatever the hell it was within a thing. So it's worth it for that,
Yeah. Joe a little bit more cautious.
No, these two guys, like I do the pre-qualifications. Jay, do you do that stuff?
Yeah,
like, do you see
y'all look more cautious.
I actually did do that for the Venture X. I was just playing around. I didn't plan on getting the card, and I just tried it because I just wanted to see if I could get it. And I actually was approved right through that screen. So yeah, pre-qualification definitely helps.
How is that even fair?
You make it Joe feel bad.
Fair?
I had 10 credit cards too. I don't know how they got me 6 inquiries.
Can we take him off the screen? This is racial bias.
Make it Joe feel bad.
Ageism. I don't know what the hell. This is not fair.
Crazy.
Hey.
God bless you, bro. I'm happy for you, kid. That's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Chad, last card you closed.
Coincidentally, it was the Charles Schwab Platinum card. I literally closed it last week. Actually, a couple of days ago. I closed it because, I'm taking a key out of my man Sledge's book and working the upgrades to my advantage. And that was the last card I closed. But I'm going to put you guys on mute because I think my kid has either grown a second head or lost an appendage. So let me go find out about them. I'll be right back.
Go walk on water. Go ahead. Let's see you walk on water.
Look at ahead and disappear to the back again.
Woo! Yo, that was fire, bro.
Now that's crazy.
Yo, that was badass.
Now that's crazy. All right, so I ain't mean to big Chad the whole thing.
Yeah, no, Chad became
I'm messing this all up. I'm trying to take Chad out. All right, so for me, it was the business gold. That was last month. Like I never planned on keeping the business gold in the first place, but in the when I was going to cancel it last year, they gave me 70,000 MR points. So I'm just like, yeah, I think it was like 3,000 spin or something like that for 70,000 MR points, and I'm like, I had to keep it open for a year.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I kept it open for another year. And on top of the 120,000 I got when I opened it. So having that card for 2 years, I got 190,000 MR points out of it. So on top of whatever I got from spending on it. So yeah, it was definitely worth it. But then this year came around. What happened was I was afraid they was gonna give me a good retention officer, so I didn't ask. I didn't want to cancel it. I didn't want them to tempt me for me to say yes. I didn't even ask. I just messaged them like, man, close this card. So, sure.
Now, Jay, you said you wanted to get the reserve, right?
Yes.
For the lounge access and stuff?
Yes, but I only plan on keeping it 1 year.
And then do what with it? Downgrade to the preferred?
Yeah, so basically my plan is get the reserve so I can get people into lounge, the Sapphire lounges. Then I'm going to get the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless, say in November. And then once a year rolls around, I'm going to get the upgraded to the Ritz-Carlton card and then downgrade the Sapphire Reserve to either the preferred or the Freedom, depending on if I need more credit limit for the Ritz-Carlton.
Bro,
man,
everything you just spit out has taken me a couple of years to learn. I give it
all credit to Anthony Venture and Key for that one video they did. It's crazy.
Really? Look, you see, I love that. You do know that there was a comment made earlier that said that you look like a younger version of Anthony Venture, right? That was King Sam said that.
Who said it? King Sam. I can see that.
King Sam is right underneath. You'll see it. It's right after K, the letter K that you see there. It's 3 down. You'll see it. It's hysterical. King Sam says, looking like a younger Anthony Venture. All right.
That's dope. Hey, look, man, I'm sleeping on Alaska, man. Like, I'm sleeping on Alaska. What I was doing was I was transferring to British Airways for AA points, man. But sound like I should be looking at Alaska more. I'm seeing everybody in the comments talking about Alaska. 45,000 point redemption for American short hauls. Yeah, wow. I definitely need to start looking at Alaska a lot more for sure.
And who transfers to Alaska?
You You can transfer. American Express.
Is that direct, or do you have to do the Hawaiian thing? I forget. That was.
Maybe that's why I've never been looking at it. Maybe that's why I think you might have to go through a Hawaiian. That's why I never looked at Alaska like that. But it seems like everybody wants to go through Alaska now. Jordan Roof of Credit say he came into the credit card game loyal to Marriott. I would advise to stay a free agent with hotels as long as possible. That's for me. Hey, listen, I'm not loyal to any business. I can change up on you in any second, because guess what? They can change up on you at any second. Don't never be loyal to any of these businesses. Oh, yeah. IHG is definitely slept on program for sure.
Yeah, I actually don't know much about that. I haven't looked too much into it.
Yeah, the different hotels and all of that stuff. Let me see. I'm trying to get something here. John R. Travel. Oh man, I don't even have my animation up. I don't even have my
John sent that super chat like 45 minutes ago.
I don't even have my
That
animation.
super chat has interest.
That's because you was talking so long. I couldn't.
Cut the crap, bro.
Nobody
Nobody asks questions and shit. And by the time you get to the questions they post there, that shit, they're done.
This is what happens when you come on with us.
But somebody just said that you can't transfer to Amex directly to Alaska. It has to
You
be
have to go to Hawaiian.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a little bit.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. There you go. Look, I found it.
Real.
What Kay say?
Bilt does it direct.
Easy. It's the return back from New Jersey. You should know more about this, Joe.
Bro, I'm telling you. And you know, it's so expensive to park. There is a hack if you're going to JFK. Park at the TWA hotel. It's like $18. Regular parking is $55.
Yeah. I got all right. Before I get to the next question, because I got a quick question coming up. But before I get to the next question, I got my guy is that Chad back? Yeah. My guy Joe Barreto. It's time for a commercial break, man. We need the sponsor and CEO of Extra Wallets. We need to you need to break out your Barreto Brown.
No, so this is Wepa Red. All right. This is Wepa Red right now with the Extra Pro wallet, which holds all my beautiful cards, especially now. This is new to everybody. My American Express Black Card, which is a sticker on my City Strata Premier. So, but if you like leather, the Barreto Brown wallet is always here for you. So do yourself a favor, go on over, check out my referral links, hit that like and subscribe right now, mi gente. All right, check out Jay's channel because it's a fire. And for the love of God, at 21, bro, the three of us here are just like, what the hell? Seriously, so we give it to you, bro. We really do. So
I'm gonna tell everybody, extra sent me a little something as a replacement. May or may not give them away, but I purchased a wallet from another company that's similar to Extra. If I could open this thing. We'll do a little unboxing right here, see what it looked like. I'll put some cards in here. See that trigger right there, just like Extra. They don't give you the little fake cards inside of it, so you can see it or whatever. So let me put 6 cards in here and see.
Yo, Jordan bought a wallet from my link. He says Barreto Black has treated him very well.
Who used it?
Jordan.
Is that Barreto Black?
Barreto Black.
Let's see what this one be like. Put the 6 in. It ain't bad. It don't feel. It's not as. It's a little stiffer.
Okay.
It's a little stiffer, but it's $39 from a company called Volkick, and I'll probably end up giving it away. I just got it to compare it to Extra to see what was the difference in it, I don't even have my freaking my aluminum extra. It's definitely wider. Think about it, this is the leather, and this is the aluminum, and it's still wider.
Okay.
Than with the leather on it. So I might rock with it for a couple of days just to see what it's like, but I'll probably end up giving it away. $39. If it's better than extra, and extra is charging us, oh man, look, and I got a 10% off in here. If extra charging you $99 for that wallet, I don't know. We'll see. That one comes with like a 2-year warranty or something. I think the extra comes with a lifetime warranty, I believe.
And he's good about that though. Emmanuel's good. He, Matt Clausen had a wallet. He asked me that broke apart, and Emmanuel sent him one directly, which I thought was cool. So
yeah, that's how I got those two, because actually mine, I went to pull mine out my Parliament wallet out of my pocket, and a card came out. Like literally just came out and flew.
It's white. Yeah, the metal cards fly right out. It's true. They're not as tight.
Right out of there. Yeah. So I hit up Emmanuel, and he ended up sending me one for me, and then my son had the same issue with his aluminum one that I had, but I had that one from, man, I probably had that holder in like 2018.
Damn.
Yeah, I think I got it in 2000.
What do you use, Jay? What do you use?
It's going against the Exter, but got the Ridge.
Oh no, but you know what? Again, I give it to you. That's cool.
That's what I had right before I had Extra.
Oh, and you got your folder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, so I'm gonna ask you this crazy question. Do you have your parents as authorized users?
No.
No. Wow.
They cannot be trusted.
Oh my God!
You wouldn't even not give them the card.
Well, they made you. Sledge.
You know, they could get the priority pass, but I would not let them spend on it for sure.
Oh my God,
for sure. It gotta be it gotta be you hold on to the cars.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta set a cap on them, like $100, just in case they go.
$0.
And lock. Wow, $0. He locks their card. He's gonna lock their card. Oh my God, I can't with you. That was hilarious, Jay. That shit came from your heart, bro. Would you get the Bilt card, Jay?
Well, as I don't rent and don't have a mortgage, probably not. But if I did have one of those things and Bilt had mortgages by then probably yes.
So you're still staying in a dorm on campus? You don't have an apartment with friends?
I am in my parents' house.
Oh, so you commute to
yeah, I live 10 minutes away from Rowan.
Okay, got you.
Who else is here, man? Joe, I need to be how many points you say MR points you say you got
for MR points?
Yeah,
close now. It's close to 700,000.
700,000.
Yeah.
I need to be a authorized user on your, but I need the card. I actually need the card.
I need one too.
You want too?
Yeah, count me in.
All right. Right now, Jay, what card do you have in your wallet right now?
So currently I'm working on the Venture X bonus and the CharisMic cash bonus, which I have about $500 left on. But say I finish those for this quarter, I'll be using the Venture X, Amex Gold, and then get it. Where's it at? Freedom Flex right there for 5X groceries. But yeah, pretty simple. I don't like to keep too many in there.
That's what's up. Hey, look, we got 71 people in here, man. I don't know
wow.
Really?
Because I ain't looking on YouTube, but man, hit them likes up.
Yeah,
them likes
come
up.
on, people.
Look, why y'all at it? Anybody that anybody that's not a member of the SledgeInc team channel, go ahead and hit that QR code. That simple. Hit the QR code, sign up, be a member of the channel. And if you're interested in the merch, You got the merch QR code too right here. You just hit the QR code, go to the SledgeInc team store, and yeah, pick up what you want.
I need some of that.
Promo code.
Nice.
It's some great stuff over there, man.
Promo
Good
code
job.
Sledge15.
Yo, I love it. It even says someone scanned the QR code. That's fire.
That's what's up. Look, listen.
Bro.
The next time we do one of these, when we have a new creator up here, the next time we do one of these, man, Chad Eaton team and Joe Barretto go have their own merch. Yeah, because I'm gonna make sure we get something jumping.
There's a question here that we missed, Sledge, and it says question from the panel from Mike from What's the Point?
Yeah.
About to upgrade a Hilton Honors card to Aspire with no offer because I think I'll get overall better value for the effort versus a Surpass, which I never had. I have my own take.
I think you should do it.
I agree.
Yeah, I think you should do it. Like not even without a second thought. While you was reading that question, I already knew where it was going, and without a second thought, I say go ahead and do it.
But aren't there certain cards that you could really just upgrade without, even though that's my belief. Not everybody believes it, but I think it's okay.
Like that's one of them right there. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, whatever works.
That's one of them for sure.
So right now I have the Surpass, and they're offering me an upgrade for the Aspire with no points.
Right.
So let me ask you guys this on a little bit of a twist. My fee hits in March. Should I downgrade the Surpass to a Hilton Honors?
No.
And will they offer me?
No, wait. I'm gonna tell you why you shouldn't.
Okay.
Right. Okay. You still have the Surpass, right?
Yeah, I still got it.
All right. Okay, wait a minute. What you was gonna say? You downgrade to the Hilton Honors and then go up
and see if they would they offer me something to go back up? I wonder.
I'm not sure, but what I was gonna say is because you had the Surpass for however long, right?
Right.
And your annual fee gonna hit. When you upgrade to the Aspire, there's a 99.9% chance they're gonna give you the free night certificate right away, maybe two. Because they're looking at it as if you had that card that amount of time. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, it's a hard decision.
So I should wait till my fee's gonna hit on the Surpass and then upgrade.
You got all statement period to think about it. So just let it ride and see what happens.
And on top of that,
let it ride until the last minute and see what happens.
Okay.
Remember, there are timed credits that you need to use, and I mean, I love the upgrade downgrade path, but if you don't have prudent planned trips and travel that you have to take, you might run the risk of letting some of those things go to waste if you don't have something that you already plan to use them on. You know what I mean? Like if you're going to use like the quarterly $50 for your United, the resort credit. I think the resort credit's what, $200 biannually. Every 6 months you get $200 for Hilton Resort. So like if you have a bunch of Hilton stays, I mean Hyatt stays, then going to the Aspire, you know, in order to effectively use the card as effectively as possible, that's something you may want to keep in mind.
Well, we're going to Puerto Rico and we're all staying at the Hilton, so that's why I'm looking at
in November,
right? But if I get the Aspire,
you still have the first half of the year though. You still have. I mean, don't get me wrong. Getting the card now wouldn't hurt, but I'm just saying there are still credits that need to be used between January and June. The Puerto Rico trip, that's at the back end, and you can clear a lot of stuff now.
Yeah, because I got lucky that I was able to get the gift card already for Hilton before they shut down on the Surpass and on the Business Platinum. Mm-hmm. I have like 7 cards to go to Puerto Rico right now.
I got 4 in my book bag right now.
It is, yo, I'm telling you, it is. Look, Jay, literally, I had to open up a section just for the gift cards because it was too ridiculous. But I mean,
that's funny.
Oh my god!
You know,
they will Aspire.
Yeah, right.
Hey, look, I've seen this posted before, but me looking at, like I say, I don't have the CSR, but looking at it myself, I don't know how people come up with this.
Yeah, Someone's got to elaborate on that.
The CSR paying. Well, first of all, I don't think no card paid. That's just my opinion. But I don't know. I don't see where I don't see where you come out ahead $50 with a CSR. But maybe I'm looking at something. Maybe I'm looking at something wrong.
I think there might be like DoorDash credits, like monthly, but it's split up like really weirdly, where like no one's really doing that without the card.
Right.
So
yeah.
I agree.
That's what I have with the AA executive. They give you $10 a Grubhub, and it's like I don't even count it because it's like I may or may not use it. You know what I mean? Like it's not something that I don't even think about really. So I don't know.
Jay, you said you told your friends to get the AA and the Aviator through Barclays, right?
Yes.
Because you only have to do one charge for the
one
one
transaction.
One different transaction.
Yep. One
A
transaction.
pack of gum gets you 70,000 miles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Now, what happens when they change and shut down and they're going to go to city? What happens then?
Well, that's why I'm asking everyone, like whoever wants to get it should probably get it now, because who knows how good the welcome offer is going to be, like once they put it to city.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I wonder when they go shut it down. Who is this?
I have no.
The regular. Okay, yeah. I just built go direct to Alaska. But you'd have to have a Bilt card in order to make that happen.
Yeah, I don't have a Bilt card.
Yeah.
For 3 months.
Am I a man like that? I'm somebody. I'm a low level YouTuber.
No, you're not, kid. Hell no.
You got
Dylan Bauer.
Jay, your favorite card and why?
And that's my friend in real life.
That's what's up.
You know, got the most value out of this for sure. American Express Gold Card. I recommend it to anyone who can actually like use the credits for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Great card.
Sure.
Great card.
What's up, Dylan?
Shout out. He's the one who got the Aviator card.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like me, before we took the commercial break, I wanted to ask you one question. What is in your wallet right now?
I think you already asked that.
You did ask that.
But right now?
Yeah.
You asked it 5 minutes ago, but you're still scrolling from a half hour ago, so it makes sense.
Yeah. I'll show him again. You know, got these things.
Oh yeah, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Jay's like, damn, what?
All right, Nate. You made a video about your 2025 roadmap, right?
Yeah, I already changed everything. Everything's different. How it usually is, but you know, I tried now. Well, originally I planned to get the platinum in February, but obviously I got the Venture X. I think I said I was getting the Freedom Unlimited again, which I just product changed my OG Freedom back to the Freedom Unlimited. Since it's only 20,000 points, so I'd rather get like a card with a better offer. And since I can already have the Freedom Unlimited, so I'm planning on, I got the Venture X, then I'm planning on getting the Sapphire Reserve in July, then the Marriott Bonvoy Boundless in November, the Platinum in December.
All right, now Rodrigo asked this question for me. Say, really tempted to get the City AA card, but if City lets you transfer to AA, I think AA miles will get the value. What do I think? I'm thinking, first of all, if you're talking about the AA executive card, I think it's gonna be, the question would be, what are you getting the card for? Because if you needed to get into like the Admirals Club, or to get you flying AA and you can free check bags and things of that nature, then the City transferring to AA still won't get it for you. You know, you would still need an AA card in order to have access to the lounge, and unless they come with some, you know, upper tier card that give you a certain amount of access into the Admirals Club, which, I mean, I guess they could do something similar to what the Platinum does with Delta, but I really don't see that any other credit card issuer doing that at this point. So yeah, like I said, it depends on what you're doing it for. You just want to gain American Airlines points, then I can see if they start letting thank you points turn into AA miles, waiting for that to happen. But if you need to get into the lounge, free check bags, priority boarding, whatever else comes along with the AA executive card, you want that card instead of, and you also get other city cards. So you can get AA points. Like, what do y'all think about that?
I just saw an article. It was either through Danny the Deal or Dr. Credit, but they were saying that Delta right now put a cap on even the Platinum card getting you into their lounges.
Yeah.
And then you need a card like you have with American Airlines that you can have the unlimited, like I do with the United Club, that I don't have a limit on them.
Right.
Because then for a Platinum to get you more than the 10 visits, you need to spend $75,000 on the card.
Right. Absolutely.
That's insane.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Who else want to do that? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, 75,000.
That's literally that hit today, and I'm just like, no, that's just dumb. Only I think the Delta Reserve is the only one that's going to give you the unlimited.
I heard it won't. That, I mean, maybe I heard wrong, but
you might be right. I know that they're putting a cap.
Because I know Delta does have a membership like United and American, which is for sale. But I heard even the Delta Reserve, there's a spend requirement for unlimited reserve, and that's
might be right.
The card.
Yeah. They said that last year that I think that you would only be able to get 10 with the Platinum. Yeah, that was etched in stone in 2024 that it was going to be this year. I think the beginning of this year. So you need that airline. Like, you need that airline card. I read an article about how these airlines make money. They make more money off of credit cards than they make on anything else. Yep. They make more money off the credit card than they do co-branded credit cards than anything else, which is insane.
You are so right, Chad. It says, going forward, Delta will cap the number of annual Sky Club visits for travelers with the following cards: the Reserve American Express card from Delta, the Delta Sky Miles Reserve Business card as well. You're only going to get 15 visits. The Platinum and the Business Platinum only gives you 10. Aside from buying the Delta One tickets or an annual Sky Club membership, you need to spend $75,000. They could kick rocks, bro. There's no way.
Exactly. I got a spare.
No, that is insane. That is insane.
So if you're actually able to transfer city points over to American, do you guys think it would be worth getting city cards and moving your spend over to it? Or would you rather just spend on Chase, Amex, and then transfer to, say, British or whatever One World Alliance to get American flights?
See.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Chad.
For me, with the redemptions that I've had with American Airlines, I understand why their points are so sought after, even when Bilt had them, because with American, they do not pass on a lot of the surcharges, not just taxes, but the ancillary surcharges, fuel, and so on and so forth. So their redemptions are actually pretty good for the likes of domestic flight, whether I'm going from Florida to Philly, or if maybe I'm going from Philly to Abu Dhabi and I want to do it up in Etihad. You know what I mean? Because they also have non-alliance partners that are very useful. And then through American, you can get the likes of Cathay Pacific. They're extremely valuable heading over the Pacific to Japan, to China, to the South Pacific. I would always, if Citi becomes if AA becomes a transfer partner of Citi, I would always make sure that I left some space in my meta to make sure I always have a flow of American Airlines points, because they're that good. And they won't get devalued, because if Citi has the lock on them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's what I feel. I couldn't even say it better. I couldn't even say it better. I would always have a pathway to just get it without, you can do the transfer and everything, but I would always have a pathway to just earn them, as well.
Yeah.
They're so versatile. And then if you're flying American Metal, you only ever have to pay $5.60. You can fly to the moon for $5, regardless of the class that you fly. $5. If it originates on American soil, $5. American carrier, American soil, $5 all day.
Mm-hmm.
All day, right?
Right.
This one probably for Joe. It says for the panel, but you had a Strata Premier.
Yep.
Would you get a City Strata Premier or wait for the rumored Strata Elite? I want the Premier, but worried that would make me ineligible for a possible higher Strata Elite sub.
For me, right now, they're still running what $75,000 to get the 75,000 points. I can't see City coming out with an Elite that's going to offer you 80 to 100,000. They're going to give you more benefits. Remember, just because the card is more elite doesn't mean they're going to give you more points up front. Just look at Chase with their cards. They give you the same bonus on either one. So if you're looking bonus something, JC, get the Premier. The multipliers are great. You're not going to lose with that card. I'm telling you right now, that card is fire. Right, Chad? So my thing is, and the Elite, they keep kicking the can down the road, guys. I keep asking, they keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it. If you need the card now and you want a good card for $95, the Strata Premier is money. The points are easy. There's a lot of transfer partners, and it's an easy slam dunk of a sub to hit. I would say go get the Premier, and then they might play the same game. It might be Chase where they're going to give you the same bonus up. So big deal. Get the Premier that's going to give you more points up front to build up your thank you points.
That's what's up, man. You know what the thing with City though? City's so weird, right? Because in their terms, it's like if you have a card from the same family, you can't get another sub in 24 months or something like that. And then I don't know anyone that had ever affected. You know what I'm saying? Like I know like several people who have the double cash and the custom cash, and they still got the same. So they got both subs. Right. I have the AA business and the AA executive, and they said even with the business, you shouldn't get this. You still shouldn't get the sub. I got both subs, and I got those cards in no time in between them. I'm saying that to say if you want the Strata Premier and the Strata Elite, then get both. I'm saying get both cards, get both subs.
You know what, JC? They might also give you an upgrade because if the card is supposed to be as great as it's going to be, you never know what they're going to do. But to be honest with you, I would just get the card. You can't beat what they offer as multipliers. And I just made a ton of points using that card, and it's easy, real easy. And not only that, they're coding for. I don't have a gas card, but I go to where I live is Quick Check. I'm buying stuff in the Quick Check store, codes as the gas, and I get the multipliers for it.
Right.
So you can't beat it. No, I'm telling you.
Here, before we got the super chat from my boy Manuel Jimenez, the $2 super chat.
Actually, it's $2.50 now because it's $2.50. That's $2.50 because the interest accrued for the hour ago that you sent it.
All right, next time you do one, I'm gonna count the time, Joe. I'm gonna let you see how long it takes to get down these comments. Hey, look, but look, King Sam make a huge point, right? City mad liberal with product changes. You can pretty much product change to whatever card you want to in the lineup. What other issue lets you product change to any family you want to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you can get the card that you want and just product change it to, if they come out, that card, just product change it to it if you don't want to apply for it.
Yep. That's it.
Let me see. Doesn't seem like Hilton is doing any upgrade offers. Oh, anyway, they haven't given me an upgrade offer for sure. Hey, sometimes, like I say, sometimes you just gotta take it. Like sometimes you just
No,
gotta
they giving me an upgrade for the Hilton card, but no point. It's just upgrade. It says request an upgrade.
Yeah, for sure. We got since Joe want me to go down the thing, man. Barclay does have something like the 524 rule. I looked into it. But they're like inquiry sensitive too. So you got to be careful with Barclay. But man, I swear, I don't know, for one purchase, is it worth taking a chance on it? It could be. You know what I'm saying?
For Barclays?
Yeah, for that AA card.
So I have two Barclays cards. I have the Wyndham Business Earners and the JetBlue card, right? The Business Earners was a royal pain. It took me 3 months to get that card. They are super inquiry sensitive, but they do something that other card companies don't do. They allowed me to move from my personal JetBlue account of $35,000 credit line, move it over to the business side, which a lot of people don't overlap. They'll stick personal with personal, business with business. They allow you to do it. So
Amex does too.
You know?
Amex allows you to move personal business.
Personal to business?
Yeah. I moved because my first card was the everyday with Amex, and once I 3 times the limit of that one, I was able to move 20 grand from the everyday over to my Blue Business Plus.
Okay.
Because I wanted more money on the business side, you know what I'm saying, than I had on the personal side.
Yeah, I think you could do personal to business, but not business to personal.
Right. That's what it is. You do personal to business, but you can't do business to personal.
Yeah.
That's absolutely right.
You have another super chat there too. I think you can move up a couple of hours.
Let me see. Wait a minute, hold on, let me see. Joe had to leave the chat for a minute.
I'm on timeout.
Joe went on the timeout for a minute.
Oh my God, that was funny.
All right, look, we got somebody that need our help here. All right, say, I'm a beginner in need of a little guidance. I got the Amex Platinum, Aspire. Man, you a beginner?
Yeah.
Both Navy Federal, Blue Referral. I'm a Blue Preferred, the Gold Amex, and Blue Cash Preferred.
Sounds like you just stumbled on the apply button.
Exactly. How is that a problem?
You need help with being the man, I guess. Authorized, add us to some authorized users. We'll help you out. Oh yeah, the Delta Reserve. See, the thing was, okay, even with the Delta Reserve with 15 visits, if I have the Delta Reserve and the Delta Platinum, I'm still solid. You know what I'm saying? Like for me as a regular person, I'm still solid. Now somebody who's traveling for work and you know what I mean, on the plane all the time, that could be an issue for them, right? Like somebody like Chad, like that could definitely be an issue. Yeah.
It's rough.
But somebody that's, you know, most people, I feel like most people, 15 visits is probably cool for them. But somebody who's flying all the time, yeah, that's a whole nother story.
Then you would need 2 cards. That was the only way around it then, right?
Right.
You have to get 2 cards for that.
But like I was saying, if you got the platinum and the platinum, right? So that's at least 25.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's at least 25.
The Oh yeah. But I mean, like
you had 10 with that.
Huh?
You had 10 with the platinum and 15 with the reserve.
Honestly, though, let me give you another angle. Like for me, if I was desperate to go to Delta Sky Clubs and I was a staunch Delta loyalist, I think the better bet for me personally would be to get the personal reserve and the business reserve. That gives me 30 visits.
True.
It's less expensive.
True.
And it's still cheaper than buying the membership to the year-round. Average at least 1 visit a month. I mean, but it's still crazy because you have business consultants. Like last year, I flew an average of 2 round-trip tickets a month. I would have still, before the summer, I'd have ran out of visits. So, I mean, it's rough because they were supposed to start this in 2024, but they got so much pushback. That's the reason all of this is starting in 2025.
Yeah, for sure. So And then think about this. All right. And since you said that about 2024, QC Man brought up a good point because this was the original one. It was 10 for the reserve and 6 for the platinum.
Yeah, it was.
And that's why people wild out about it. 6?
It was.
6 for the platinum, bro. You paying $695 for this card. Like you paying $600 and you take one trip, right? That's 2 gone already.
Done.
On one trip. So
And
yeah, that's crazy.
And they were saying that each stop was a separate visit. So it wasn't like you would take a round trip ticket. Let's say you were going from here in South Florida to Seattle. You would at least have to connect in Atlanta. So now if I go to Palm Beach Airport, that's one visit. I go to Atlanta Airport, that's a second visit. And because you can enter the lounge on arrival, let's say I needed to freshen up when I got to Seattle, that's half my visit's done. And I haven't even gone home yet.
You didn't even go home yet.
It was horrible when they first came out with it. And they even put out a statement that we listened to the public and this and that. The public was up in arms.
They knew people would listen. They make so much money with them credit cards, bro. They want people to cancel them.
Absolutely.
Delta lets you go in on arrival too?
Oh, Delta Sky Clubs? Absolutely.
Okay, because not Amex Centurion doesn't.
No, you cannot. Period. But Delta is one of the reasons why a lot of people are loyal to them, because you can go to their clubs on arrival nationwide.
Right.
That's fly. That's
why
fly.
so many people be in there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Wow,
Right.
I didn't know that. Oh shit. Okay.
Talking about canceling clubs, Jordan, how do you feel? I know you never canceled any cards, but how do you feel about canceling cards?
Well, I think if you don't get value out of a card and there's no easy downgrade, it's pretty obvious you should cancel it. I honestly was thinking of not even downgrading this, but just canceling it, because even the Blue Cash every day, I don't even use it. Like I use it for one purchase every 3 months, and it's kind of wasting it. But also, if you do downgrade to the $0 annual fee, I guess it's not hurting anything. But if I wanted to get more Amex cards, you have the 5 card limit, then, I'd be okay with canceling it. No.
Yeah. See, what made me mad about the Blue Cash Preferred was at one time when you downgrade to the no annual fee Blue Cash Everyday card, they would give you an upgrade offer for $99. So you basically is essentially a wash at that point. Now they only giving you $75. So it makes it more like a card that if you can't benefit off the preferred, you're probably better off canceling it at that point.
Yeah.
Go.
We got Jordan, my other bright star.
Yep.
Smash that like, man. What is y'all doing out there, man? If you ain't smashing that like, man, I don't know what you're doing with your life. Like, I don't even know what y'all doing with y'all life.
For real.
Yeah, here you go, JC. Product change to AA co-branded cards to a custom cash is the move. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can definitely do that too. Like you can definitely do that too, because the reality of airline cards is, for the most part, the multipliers are super trash. You know what I mean? And I don't care what airline card it is. For the most part, the multipliers are pretty trash. So it's about the business. It's the benefits that you get out of airline cards. QC Man said, I don't have city cards, but have any of you had to deal with the fraud department telling you have to wait for a letter in the mail to activate your card? No. That's hilarious.
No, I didn't have that issue.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And if you do, as liberal as they are, you can't change the Costco card to anything. But there's a reason behind that, because to have the Costco card, you have to have a Costco membership. That's how you get the card. So it makes sense that you can't, move that card to another card.
Chad Pennycuff said about the Costco card, but that was because Dalton is saying that he saw at Costco 5% back on gas sold at Costco using their credit card and design.
Yeah.
I wouldn't still get a Costco card. And to me, I would just get a good Visa card that would give me a multiplier like the AAA card,
Mm.
and then you have other options because
Yeah, for sure.
Costco is just that. If you don't go there, then what are you going to do with it? Or like where I live, I don't really have a Costco
Yeah.
gas station like that.
I mean,
that I can use.
if you don't go there, then the membership is essentially an annual fee at that point.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like it doesn't make sense to get a club card if you don't go to that club. Like it would never make sense. Joe, I'm at the bottom.
No, you're not. No, you're
Yes, I
not.
am. That's the
I
last
still
question
see
right
some
there.
more.
You know about? I'm at the bottom. What you know about?
You
What
skipped
happened
over
if you
Joe's.
decide to
Joe.
beat the platinum?
Joe from
Wait,
Joe
hold
F.
on. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. As he look, this question though, I'm gonna let you read this question, Joe, because it don't apply to me.
Punk, you suck. Yeah. So Eddie Lee Joseph, question for the team: why hasn't anyone tried to beat Amex's 5-card rule? I thought I would see. Okay, here's the problem, Eddie Lee. It's not that we haven't tried. Just like Jay just said a little while ago, he might have to get rid of his blue business preferred, because there is a limit. I have a ton of them, but they're telling me that unless it's a no life language card link that I haven't been able to use yet, I'm trapped. I have to cut a card or cancel a card before I get the next one. So that one might be the Marriott Bonvoy Business, which has a pretty good $25,000 business limit, to see if I get like a Delta Business Gold or something like that in its place, because they just won't do it. And I've tried, but
Now
they won't do
look,
it.
let me ask you this question. When you apply for Amex cards, like are you using the same email address every single time you apply?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know why, because the only thing I could figure in my mind is because I have multiple email addresses, right? So when I apply for something, I'm not really thinking about what email address I'm putting down. I don't think I'm doing anything different than anybody else is doing. The only thing I can figure is I'm using these different emails and they don't equate them to the same account. If I contact, just say for instance, when I canceled the Business Gold just recently, when I messaged them about that card, they didn't see it. I had to give them the whole number for them to see it, because they're looking at other cards as if that card wasn't there. So when I gave them the number, they pulled it up as if it was a separate account. And the same thing happened when I got the Hilton Business. I got a hard inquiry when I got that card, right? And I had already had like 3 Amex Business cards at that point. But that card is like its own card. It's like separate from the other cards that I have. And the only thing that I could figure is the different email addresses. Like, I don't know anything else that's different.
I'm going to try that right now as we're here live.
You might want to try it just to see.
The Delta Personal Gold is decent.
Oh, yeah. And no annual fee. You can't go wrong that card. No annual fee in the first year.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me see.
And then you hold true to the family language.
So I'm going to do apply now. Yeah, so that's $150 a year, right? But the first year is free, right?
First year free. First year free, and then when you get to when it's time for the card to graduate, upgrade to the platinum and get the compliance certificate right away. It worked for me.
All right, I'm gonna do this. You guys can keep when I get to that window, I will let you know.
Yeah, I mean, but seriously, that's the only thing. What about you, Chad? You use the same email address every time?
Yeah, and I hit the wall a few times because you can have up to 10 charge cards, and
right.
I think my number was 5 credit cards, because at one point I had 7 Amex cards, but I had the gold, the platinum,
right,
and the green, and the remainder. No, my number was 4. I couldn't get a 5th card.
Couldn't get a 5th one?
Yeah, my credit card number was 4, but you can get up to 10 charge cards, no problem.
when I first applied for the Amazon Business Prime, they denied me because they said I was at my 5-card max. Maybe, I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months later, that's when I applied for. I got that's what it was. I got a mailer for the Blue Cash Preferred, and I didn't have any cashback cards with Amex, so I'm like, yeah, let me go ahead and try this one. I got that mailer, put it in, bam, beat it. So it was that one. It was the Hilton Business, and then the what was the last one? I can't even remember the last one. Oh yeah, the Amazon Prime one. That was the last one. That became the last one because I went ahead and tried for it because I'm like, why not? I tried for the Delta Business after that, and they was like, "Oh hell no, hell no, you exactly where you are." But and that's the reason I really don't want to close any of the cards because I'm like, at this point, right now, since I closed the Business Gold, I'm at 11, but 8 of those are credit cards. I only have 3 charge cards.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I only have 3 charge cards.
But bless you, bro. Bless you.
All right, so I'm at the window that says agree and submit. I changed the email.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, let's see what happens. I mean, that's the only thing I can figure, man. Like, I can't figure out nothing else.
It's spinning. You are not eligible.
Damn.
Is you're not eligible for the card or for the
No, it says to receive the welcome offer. So, and the last time that happened to me was they said when you check on their, they send you an email and then you can click and it you put in your social and it gives you the reason and it says I had the maximum number of credit cards.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna try again. I want that. I need the Business Gold. So
that's why I'm gonna have to get rid of a few of them because we're coming on 2 hours.
See what happens.
We're coming on 2 hours here.
Well, yeah, man. We y'all got any last questions, man? We approaching 6 o'clock now. We got a question for Chad real quick though.
For me?
Chad, QC man asks, did you get rid of the swap because you never cash out points or for another reason?
Well, both. Actually, when I first got the card, I wasn't even in the community. I just got the card because I had seen some videos and I'm like, oh, that's a great option to have. And then I realized I never cashed out points and I was never going to do it. So, I mean, there was no point in that. So what I was going to do is actually do another application for a vanilla card. And then they put the family language into the platinums and for all of those, and Jay, this is even for you. Back when I first started, the Vanilla Platinum, the Morgan Stanley, and the Charles Schwab were 3 separate products. So you could get all 3 platinum cards, get 3 sign-up bonuses, all separate, and game it like that and just choose the one you wanted. But they changed that, so I was kind of just stuck with the Charles Schwab. So my annual fee came up this month. I hit them up for a retention offer. They gave me some bullshit about we'll give you 25,000 MR points for $3,000 worth of spend. I told them you're number one, and I would think about it, and I ended up canceling it because there's really no point. And I had green cards. I had upgrade offers that were better than the retention offer, so that's how I worked.
That's what's up. I kind of felt the same way. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like I got the card because I was like, it's a safety net if I want to cash out the card points, and then I'm like, am I gonna actually cash out these points? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I like 3 years later? I'm like, am I ever actually gonna cash out these points?
But the thing is, you could also do, because I could never get the Charles Schwab because they're not giving you the points up anymore. So having the Amex Business Platinum and a business checking gives you 1 cent per point. So big deal. I lose 0.1. Who cares? You know what I mean? So it was a better way to go about it.
And what attracted me, because it used to be 1.25.
Right.
And then they dropped it to 1.1. And I figured on the horizon, it's probably going to end up at 1, because even still, that's better than the vanilla.
Correct.
You never know how these, contract negotiations are going to go.
Yeah, for sure.
My first point redemption flight, I knew I was never going to cash out a point. It was just not in the cards for me.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Hey, look, Stacy says she love us, but you boys need a few girls for a different perspective. And my reply to that is, Stacy, join us on Wednesday night on Lisa J. Stock channel.
That's
It'll
it.
be Lisa herself and Key from Key Financial. Joe gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Anthony Ventures gonna be there. So yeah, it's gonna be definitely a good mix and everything. And we're gonna be talking about not only credit cards, but other finance things, because Lisa's channel is mostly about stocks. So yeah.
Yep. Yo, Jay, do you have anything you'd like to say? Or
1 second. Okay. I just want to thank everyone for watching, and thank you, Sledge, Joe, and Chad, for inviting me on. It's been a pleasure for sure. And, I just love credit cards, and I'm glad I get to share this experience with everyone and build this community all together. I love the Discord all the time. What's up?
no, I'm glad that we're glad that and honored that you were here with us. Anything we could do for you, honestly, just hit us up. You already know, for that trip to PR, hit up Caesar so he could help you out there.
Sure.
But I just noticed we upgraded the screen because
Yeah, we upgraded.
Beautifulness just hit the screen. That's all I gotta say. Hello there, Rainier. How are you?
Hi, I was cooking dinner and I was told to come upstairs.
That's your perspective. They asked for a woman's perspective.
Oh, you need a woman's perspective?
Yes.
Oh man, he wouldn't got it. He Chad Johnny on the spot. He do not disappoint the subscribers, bro.
I have a woman.
We all agree. Yes, you are.
So
yeah, not disappoint.
I ask away.
See, yay, women represent. Tell them about your trip.
Oh,
Tell them what you've gotten from credit cards.
oh my gosh. I'm officially airport and hotel bougie now. The standards are so high. I can never make a right on the plane ever again going international. I don't even know what it looks like to go back there, actually.
Oh my God.
It was really nice. Like,
Wow.
I love it.
It's every time, like every year, I'm like, man, this I don't know how we're gonna top this. And he finds a way. Every year he finds a way. Doha, that resort was absolutely insane. And the fact that it was on credit card points, like I'm just like, man, I was like, this is pretty awesome. I had people hit me up like at least 5 times for the pictures that I posted, asking me what I did for a living on Instagram. And I was like, what? These are points.
That's what's up.
But if you would like a picture of my feet, I can arrange it. I'm just kidding.
That's what's up. Yeah, if y'all don't know, man, this is Miss Money Minutes right here. Rain is in the building.
So yeah,
Rain,
that
guy in New Orleans.
My nails and my toes done today. I was literally breaking down like this whole concept to the lady who was doing my toes, because she was like, oh, you just got back from your trip. And she's like, how was it? So I was showing her pictures and she was like, oh, it's on my bucket list. And I was like, bucket list? You don't need a bucket list, honey. You just need to spend all your money on credit cards, put away your debit card, and then gather up the points. I was like, this is not because I travel for a living. This is because of gas. This is because of groceries. This is because of childcare. This is everyday living. And then just like, oh, well, how many points did it, when she asked if we flew Emirates and she asked about that experience. And I've asked about the bar because she had saw a TikTok video and I was like, oh, it's everything what you think and more. Like, seriously, halfway through the trip, you couldn't tell Chad that his first name wasn't Mr. because he was Mr. Allen. And so I was just like, Chad, he was just like, my first name is Mr. So, bougie.
I love it. No, you know what, Rain? How long did it take you to get to that point? Because you guys have been doing it for a number of years, right? But how long did you realize that this was just really good?
So I will say I knew probably like 2 weeks into meeting Chad that he was really good with investing. And I was like, oh my gosh, like you got something here. I would say the first time that I really took points seriously, because it's crazy. I traveled for years before I even met Chad. And I had status I never used. I never knew about the lounges. I had miles that I just worked and came home and took care of kid. Like I didn't even know that I had accumulated like any of this. And he was just like, hold on, wait, you're like titanium, you're platinum. I'm like, yeah. So, and one day he called me while I was at work and was like, because we got married in Vegas. We eloped. So he was just like, and we were total plans to go back to Vegas for our first anniversary. And he just called me one day while I was at work and was like, what do you think about going to actual ass Paris? I think those are his exact words. And without even questioning him, in my mind, I was like, but I just out loud was just like, sure. And he just like made it happen. Like I remember my first Delta One flight, I was so overstimulated by like everything they were just giving to us, pumping to us, that I would have been good with just a flight. We could have just turned around and came home. I didn't think it could get better. And then we got to Paris and like all the hotels were off points. All the Chase portal, I think, is what did our like all of our excursions and stuff. And it was like the good part about that is that none of the excursions we've ever been on, because we use the Chase portal, they're all like verified. So there's nothing shady about them at all. Like we haven't had one bad tour guide from Paris to Italy to Cairo, Egypt. We haven't had one bad one. And we get the points. So I'm literally like a walking billboard for Chad. Like anytime I meet anyone or they see anything that we've done, I'm always like, oh, and you could do it too. And then I just go into like the most biggest spiel and I'm like, how many credit cards do you have? And most people like in their 20s, like late 20s will be like, oh, I have 2 credit cards. And I'm just like.
I told them the story about when I flew Spirit to come see you in Philly, and he says you're worth flying Spirit.
At the time, he was worth flying Spirit.
I had to get there.
Rain, look at Jay. Jay is 21. Jay, show her how many cards you have.
Oh, I gotta grab them.
Look at this.
Is it in a book? Is it in like a foldy book?
Well, he's got a foldy book.
I got them all out on my desk right now.
Could you imagine, like Joe, and like
he's 21.
Could you imagine if at 21 we'd have known this?
I was broke on one card. I only had one card, and I was broke at 21. Look at that.
You see what I'm saying? I think I had
fire, Jay.
I had one card, and I think I had a $250 spending limit on it. I didn't know anything. Like I was just like, make money, put it in the bank, slide your debit card. Right. Don't have credit cards because they're bad for you. Like that whole mentality. Oh, you want to say
hi?
Hey, cutie, how are you?
Lost another tooth.
I see. How many points are you gonna get for that tooth?
Right. But I mean, I'm telling you, like, I think the fact that like there doesn't need to be a bucket list anymore. Like where you want to go, you can go there. Like and the younger, oh my God, if I knew about credit card points in my 20s, like 21, I probably wouldn't have no kids. I would be gone. I would be gone. Like you couldn't stop me. You couldn't have impregnated me because there would have been no time. I would have been gone. I would have just been I would have been
that vision right there. It's over.
I would have been blogging all of these adventures. Like nowadays.
My God.
Yeah.
No. You'll see, Jay. I'm telling you, and the reason I asked you, Rain, we had never done a trip on points, and 2 weeks ago when we went to the chat wall in New York City, she goes, literally, now I get it. Now I get it, because the way that you get treated, it was on a whole other level. Everywhere we went, everything you did, and then you're like, damn. So look at that. Cutter. I love it.
His pinky was up the entire flight.
No, I could tell.
I bet it was.
It was so high.
It's still up.
It just wouldn't come down. I just keep looking at him like.
It's still up.
I tried caviar for the first time.
And the second time.
Oh, I had it twice. It was good, like not by itself, like with all the fixings that they give
Yeah,
you.
for sure.
Yeah, I did taste it by itself. I don't know how anyone decided that would be
Good, right?
something that you should spend a ton of money on, but with all the fixings, it's really good.
Yeah, they mad.
I literally said to myself when they brought it, please God, let me like this. Please God, please let my palate be bougie enough to appreciate this.
That is so
But
funny. Oh my God.
yeah, oh my God.
Right.
Now I just want to know, where's the episode where Joe spends all of his points?
Oh.
Because
Oh.
I feel like
it's a sore
at this
subject.
point, Joe could probably rent out the Burj Khalifa with all of his points. Like, I feel like we should have an episode where we literally go through like every portal and we burn Joe's points.
I didn't put it.
Rain, I thought we were close, Rain. I thought we were there, Rain.
I even asked, like, Chad was looking at some flight and I was like, you think Joe would sell us his points? I think that you should start like a giveaway. It's just like, if we could get 100 more subscribers, I will give away like 30,000 points.
Wow, yo,
just be like,
Chad, what are you doing?
I didn't put her up to that.
Chad, you created like, what is this, Chad? Chad.
I think the dinner's better.
no, the fish
These are the number of points I have right now on Amex.
This guy, man.
Oh my God.
I can't even see it.
And I used 500,000 of them already.
Uncle Joe?
So in your will, does it say who gets them if you die? Like, who are you?
Well, Terry already said
Right.
she's going to take the points and then upgrade the guy as well. So she's going from a 58-year-old to like 38. So I get it.
Oh.
I totally understand.
She's on Joe.
It is what it is. It is what it is. And then she'll use the points. She'll be with him in Tahiti somewhere in the Maldives saying, thanks to Joe, R.I.P. And then she'll look up at heaven and that's it. Yeah.
I love
Thanks, Rain.
you
Thanks.
know that if you passed away, that your wife is hot enough to pull a young new man.
Oh, I know. Thank you, Rain, for telling me that again.
That
Said the
was me all
woman
the
who
time.
broke that guy's neck in New Orleans.
Yeah.
That guy's still suffering from neck pains when you walk by and he went, all right?
Chad tells me all the time, he was like, look, if I ever die, you better not marry for love. It better be for money or I'm going to haunt you.
Oh, that's hilarious.
I said, I appreciate the fact that you feel like I'll remarry because I will.
I already know Terry would look at Shamar Moore. Shamar Moore, the actor, that's her type.
Who?
I could see that already. It's over for me. She's probably thinking a way to poison me right now upstairs. She's hearing this going on, going, good. Yes, Rain. Yes, thank you. Thanks,
No,
Rain.
I mean, like, seriously, like, I don't even know how he'll outdo this one. I don't know if we're going to Bali, if we're going to Fiji, if we're going to Hawaii. I just need to know what the weather is going to be like so that Amazon Prime can take all my money and I will be ready and I will have my outfit set and I'll be there.
Chad is going to meet Sebi in the Maldives wearing a Speedo. That's what he said.
That's the Speedo.
Imagine Sebi in the Speedo. Let's just imagine that. I mean, it is what it is. But Chad,
Can you speak on him?
Chad, I'd pay to see you, Chad.
Nah. We supposed to be going to
Joe cheats on.
Nairobi, Kenya next year. Chad said he was coming.
Oh, he did?
Chad said he was coming. So that means y'all coming.
To
He
Maldives?
committed.
To Kenya, right?
He committed.
Yeah, to Kenya.
To Kenya?
Yeah, we're going back to Africa.
He committed.
Did he tell you about
2020.
He
Cairo?
committed to it. I
2026.
told him I was going.
Did he already look at pictures? Because if it's like not like second world country or better, he's not going. And there's no camel rides. Chad is not riding another camel.
That picture was fire
No.
that you guys sent me. Oh my
Mm-mm.
God.
It was nice.
It's on the other
I
side.
feel like everyone should experience Dubai. Like, it is the most modern, like, money just everywhere. Like,
That's for you, Jay. Go
billboards.
to Dubai.
Billboards aren't made of paper. They're big, huge TVs. Like, if it's not 2024 or better, it's not out there. Like, America's like a second world country compared to them. Like, it really humbled me. Like, they have like the crazy money. Like, our money is like nothing. I felt like we were a third world country. I had to keep checking the currency to make sure my money was good. I'm
Yo,
like,
Jay is like drooling over there. Like, yep, that'll be me. I can't wait to see that post, Jay, coming.
and I mean, I don't even think like even a week in Dubai will Like you'll even touch everything. Like it was just, and I just feel like everyone has just a general respect for the country itself, like, and the betterment of the country. So everyone is very nice, very humble. It's not like when you hear about Paris, some people's experience, oh, everyone is nice, but then there are mean people. I never met a single disrespectful person in Qatar, in Egypt, in Dubai. Like imagine, you know how everyone's surprised, like Chick-fil-A, it's always my pleasure. And that's like the golden standard of like fast food. Like, why can't everyone be like Chick-fil-A? Imagine Chick-fil-A being the basic standard out there. Everything is my pleasure. They can't wait to help you. Like as someone who worked in like the restaurant business, like I have like huge ears for people having like back conversations. I never even heard a waitress with an attitude. I never heard anyone coming in talking about their horrible day at home. Everything was my pleasure. I can't wait to get that for you. And there was no attitude. Like America and our customer service is like Popeyes compared to over there. You know, you ever been to Popeyes and was like, y'all really hired these people?
Every
like,
Popeye's the same here.
Every Popeyes, no matter what, I've been to multiple. I've traveled all over the United, and it's like, if you don't have an attitude, you can't work at Popeyes.
It's like working at the DMV.
Over there, like, it's almost like they all love their job. Like, I'm like, I wonder how much they're getting paid.
Yep.
Because everyone came in knowing what the job was. They work as a team. I'm just like, man, we. And then you come back over here and you're just like, when's my next vacation?
Can't wait to see it. That's for sure.
I'm ready to
For
go.
sure, for sure.
You saw all the different cameras he had?
No, I know he had cameras in places that he should not have.
Look here. There was one standing up in the bedroom, and I was just like, wait, what?
No comment. See, you had to see it in public.
Is that?
And now it's public knowledge. That was supposed to be on the low. Chad, she blew up your spot.
You're doing too much.
I just was like, babe, is that on?
Oh, yeah. Right. Yeah. So that dinner's burning. All right.
That's a members only video.
Other than this, he's very boring.
That's an OnlyFans members only video.
How did we turn this on?
Yeah, so that dinner's God.
No, but seriously, it was awesome. Paris blew me out of the water. Italy, moving from country to country, blew me out of the water. Going to, I mean, you could say that you're Egyptian, Jamaican, like all your life, but to actually say, most people will then say, oh, have you been to Egypt? And I'm like, no, I don't speak the language, nothing. So to actually say that I've been there, that I've touched a pyramid, that I went inside of a pyramid, like going to places that you've read about is just like mind blowing. And then the pyramids are bigger than you think. The Sphinx is smaller than you think, but still big. Camels are harder to ride than horses. Like you feel every one of those 4 feet moving. So if you don't do legs 3 days a week, you might fall off. Like it's very like unstable, and all you have is this like one piece to hold on to. But it's definitely like to go back in time to history, like before like everything was made, and to see what these people accomplished, and now we can't even replicate it. It was amazing.
That's so cool.
He definitely got like mad husband points forever for that for me. And now I can say, oh, my daughter's name is Egypt. I'm Egyptian and I've been to Egypt. So he gets the forever, he gets one out of jail card for that.
That's what's up.
Maybe even a hall pass.
I'm his hall pass. I just want you to know that we made that arrangement.
He said it's his turn now. He's so selfish.
That's what's up.
Love you, Rain.
Love you guys.
It was good having you on there. Yeah.
All right, and I hear the collective sigh, but I'm back.
Damn you, Chad. Damn you.
Damn, Chad.
Right? Happy wife, happy life. I'm happy.
Chad, you came in for the parting words.
Yeah.
I don't think I could really add on to what she said. I want to give a shout out to you guys. Jay, I admire you for starting early and starting smart.
Yep.
Please, whatever you do, even if you stop doing YouTube, please stay on the path that you're staying on, because people my age can actually learn a lot from people like you. Also, remember, as you go through life, Remember, you can always learn from somebody, regardless if they're in the position you want to be in or the position you just came from. They can always still teach you something. I want to thank everybody who came to the chat. I want to thank Sledge for putting this together. I'm just offering gratitude for 2025. I love this community. I love everything about it. And I'm just honored to be here.
For sure. Joe?
Jay, wishing you the best, puppy. You have so much to look forward to in the future. Continue to kick butt. Continue to stay humble. God bless you. Thank you for being with us. And if you ever need us, like we said, we're here, kid. You know,
For sure.
Don't ever hesitate.
Jay, what you got for us?
We lost you, Jay. We can't hear you.
We lost the audio.
Jack, hear me?
Now.
There you go.
Sorry. First thing, if I ever ride a camel, I'll make sure to hit legs. But yeah, I'm just super grateful for you guys inviting me on. It was just kind of nerve-wracking, but I think it was a fun time. And everyone, like and subscribe.
Absolutely, puppy. God bless you, kid. Sledge, thank you for setting this up.
Hey, man, you already know, man. Listen, y'all know how I always end this, man. I want to thank Chad, Joe, and especially Jay for coming out and doing this thing with you. You know what I mean? Like every time somebody join this space and they are humble enough to let us old guys, bring them on here and and rock with them like that. Yeah, man, we appreciate it just as much as you do. You know what I mean? Like we appreciate it just as much as you do. But whether y'all been here for 5 minutes, 15, 30, or the whole time, man, we appreciate y'all rocking out with us. And we out.
Love you guys.
Peace.